Hey everyone, thanks so much for joining me. So I want to bring you another reading. Of course, take what resonates and leave the rest. This may be your reading, it may not be your reading. So if it doesn't fit, don't try to force it. This is a timeless reading, so it could have already happened, could be happening now, or could happen in your future. You can use this as a manifestation reading. All you need to do is claim this for your own. Um, I don't use any cards or anything. I use information that I get from God and from the Holy Spirit. Um, if you'd like to work with me on twin flame stuff at astrology reading, my information is in the description below. Trying to think if there's anything else that I left out, and if there is, I will try to sprinkle it in as we go along. Um, let's go ahead and get into this reading. So, divine masculine, divine feminine, you may be noticing that you you feel restricted. And, again, I was talking about this a little bit, but it may be the weather. For some climates, it is colder, and you feel like you're restricted. You feel like you can't move as much. You can't, and then also maybe you feel like your thinking might be a little constricted, like you're not as expansive as usual. You don't want to move around as much because it's cold, or you don't want to. So it's for some people, if it's possible, it's good for you to go to a warmer climate to get away, have a little vacation, or have whatever, just get away and be able to go somewhere warm, do something nice. Because when you do that, maybe you are happy, maybe you feel more expansive. Maybe you feel like you can move about more freely, but it's important for you to feel like you don't have restrictions, that you feel like you have options, that you feel happier, you feel more relaxed, you feel more laid back, feel like you're having more fun. And sometimes it does take for you to do that, to get away, to go somewhere, change up your schedule, change your routine up, eat healthier, detox, do some, visualization, do some meditation, do some gratitude exercises, which means, just thinking of things to be grateful for each day, or, you know, staying on top of your goals and things, and, you know, coming up with a plan for ways that you could achieve these things. Um, but when you do, you feel better overall. You feel lighter. You feel more free. Um, again, just continuing to do the things that you really enjoy doing. And these things are important. And this is something I was thinking about. Like, there are things, as we think about being healers and we think about the work that we do as twin flames and soulmates and things like that, but especially twin flames, and especially healers or empaths or people that are intuitive, things like that, that we think about, how do we take care of ourselves? How do we make money? How do we do this? And part of it is, you feel like, am I going to be doing this marketing thing forever? Am I going to? So maybe, you do it. Maybe you have someone to help you with it so that you don't feel like this is such a drag and I hate doing this, because the energy that you carry, that you put out there, people pick up on, and that's going to determine, are you going to draw people? Are you going to attract people to you or not? Because you want to be in the energy already of, abundance, of happiness, of joy, of, you know, elation, of ecstasy, those things. That's where you want to be. That's where you want to stay. And so you want to start doing the things that will put you in that energy and keep you in that energy, and find a way, if you need to delegate, to share the responsibility with others. So that you're not feeling so like restricted, or so like unhappy, or low energy, whatever it is. I don't want this reading to be too long, but divine masculine, divine feminine, you may be feeling like this, like you're restricted, you're constricted, you can't move about, you're not happy as you usually are, you're not cheerful, you're not joyful, and part of this may be that it's the weather and you may need to find a way to get away. You know, even if it's a small trip, it doesn't have to be anything big until you can figure out a way to do more and more to get to where you want to be, do what you want to do, and all this stuff more. Um, and as an adult, you know, I was talking with a family member about this. You could find ways to do what you want to do. You just do it. You just try to figure out how to set your goals, how to achieve them so that you can really do what you want to do and get away if that's what you want to do. You don't have to be stuck in any place doing anything that you don't want to do, so you can find a way to get away and do whatever it is that you enjoy doing. Um, um, all right, I was saying divine masculine, divine feminine, just focusing on setting goals, setting your intentions to do the thing that you really want to do instead of feeling like you're stuck, restricted, constricted. And don't, I would encourage you, just don't be discouraged if it takes you some time. Just continue to focus on the things that you really want to do until you get there. And when you get there, you'll be so excited and time will pass faster than you ever imagined. But it's possible for you to get there if you continue to work at it. All right, y'all. So I didn't want the video to be too long. Just wanted to share this information. Divine masculine, divine feminine. You may be feeling constricted, restricted, but finding ways to, again, get out, focus on the things that you really want to do and setting goals to find ways to get there. Watch, read, listen to things that are going to lift you up, lift your spirits, help you build, help you to be happier, elevate your mood, and things like that. Those are things that you really want. Being in gratitude, visualization, meditation, imagining you already got the stuff you want. This stuff is really important to helping you to build the life that you dream about. All right. So I'm going to sign off and bring you a video again soon. As always, I say happy lightning fast manifesting and love y'all. And I'll talk to y'all later. All right. Bye for now.